Do we have any additions to the agenda?
No.
I guess there's really not much we can do today, since we're absent the commissioner, so. You have anything, JD?
Not this morning, no.
Well, we'll recess.
Well, for starters, we had a truck, we lost a truck last week. They were doing a controlled burn up north, or helping with a controlled burn, and initially the controlled burn got away from them, and they were out there trying to get it contained, and they thought that they got caught in a bad spot and the truck caught on fire. Come to find out, it was a mechanical failure. It burnt the engine compartment up. I don't know if there's a wire short or whatever that caught the truck on fire, but I contacted insurance. They're supposed to be having an adjuster come up and look at it, and I haven't heard from them since Thursday. So we'll see.
Where's it from, the truck?
Huh?
Where was it from, the truck here or what?
It was one from Hudson. It was one of the old trucks that we were looking at replacing. So, but still, that doesn't help us a whole lot for sealed bid reasons. But Harold said that it could possibly be fixable. He didn't know for sure just from looking at it. He said it pretty much burned all the wiring and stuff out of it. So, but he said it can be fixed. It's not, completely messed up. But anyway, so like I say, that I contacted insurance. They're supposed to get back with us, have an adjuster come up and look at it, and we'll see what we can do with that. So at first we thought that it was a human error that got in the wrong spot, but after looking at it, there wasn't any damage underneath. No wiring or anything underneath the truck that was melted. It was just in the engine compartment, so most likely mechanics.
So it was a wiring harness?
Could have been. I don't know for sure. So, but so that was a little bit of a relief that somebody, it wasn't something that somebody did and then nobody got hurt too. So, but it still doesn't help the fact that we're down a truck.
No.
So, but anyway, so as soon as I hear from them, we'll see what we can do with that. And Harold did say that even with the damage that was done, he said several people have commented that if we put it up for sealed bid, that they'd be interested in it too. So anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Other fire business, that's about it. It's been pretty slow still. I had a few last week, and that's about it. I think that's about all I got.
We're getting a lot of CRP burn off last week, weren't they?
They were trying to there for about one day, and then it got windy on them again. Same thing with this week. I mean, we had all this rain, and tomorrow and Wednesday I think are supposed to be sunny days, but the winds can be blowing from what they're forecasting. So I don't know. It's getting tough for people to try to get days in there. So they're doing what they can. So
Well, is there a cutoff date on CRP?
April 30th.
April 30th.
Yeah. So I'm trying to
Well,
be as lenient as
yeah.
possible and letting them do it, but it's, I still gotta stay within the state regulations, which is 15-mile-an-hour wind limit, so.
Yeah, we don't want anything like Oklahoma and Texas.
No, but they're a lot drier down there.
Yeah.
They're really dry down there. So, but anyhow, so we're doing okay so far. We've had another suspicious fire this last week in a shelter belt, so but there's not much we can do with that. We can find evidence of it, but there's nothing you can really do about it as far as proof or whatever. Anyhow, mitigation meeting is set up for April 30th at 12 noon. I'm going to be sending the letters out here hopefully by tomorrow at the latest. So I get all the labels and stuff typed up. I figured that doing it over the noon hour, maybe we could get more people in
Yeah.
here. And I'd also thought about maybe having like some sandwich stuff for them, if that's okay with you guys. Help, since they're coming up over their noon hour, we can at least give them something to make it worth their time.
So how many letters?
I'm looking at, there's 34 people that I have on our contact list. Depending, we probably won't get all of those, but that's how many people we're gonna be sending letters out to. And I don't know, I think he said that, we could be done, we'd like to try to keep it within an hour, but, it may, allow a little bit extra time just in case for questions and stuff like that, so.
That includes all the cities and stuff.
Cities, basically the mayors, school districts, like water conservation districts, the surrounding counties, emergency managers, all the department heads within this county. That's about everybody that's on the list, and a few people from the state and stuff like that were on the list, so. But like I say, this will basically just be a meeting to kind of get the, kind of a kickoff meeting to get everybody, let them know what we're doing, plan for a future meeting, and anything that, any questions that they need answered, or any information that they can provide for this, that'll give them a chance to have that stuff put together before we meet the next time, so. But beyond that, I don't know, hopefully he can.
So it's all the people in the county that are head of departments and.
Yeah, department heads, city officials, let's say school district representatives, things like that.
Good.
So, anybody that would be involved in a hazardous, if we had a hazardous situation here, anybody that'd be involved, to help plan, do things like that, so.
Then that's the final step, or not? Or
Well,
is this the first step?
this is like phase 2.
Okay,
So, once we kind of start with the meetings and stuff, then we can get everybody, get our group set up, and, if there's any more information that needs to be put into the plan, then that will give the EFM people this, the opportunity to meet with the individuals from the county, and, they can converse and pick up any extras that they need,
so what about the co-ops? Will somebody from the co-ops, thinking of the anhydrous ammonia and the gasoline?
I can't remember if they're on the list or not. I think they might be. I think it deals a lot more with like electric cooperatives, like say the water districts, telecommunications, different things like that. I think it's more towards like if we had a natural disaster here, say we, tornado comes through here, it's gonna wipe out communications, electricity, all your public services basically is what it's going to affect. So I think that's kind of where this plan is more leans towards the public safety.
Okay.
Not so much, dealing with like a hazardous situation, chemical spills or whatever.
That would come later anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it covers that, but it's further down the plan. This is more for like I say, if we completely lost all communications or whatever. So, and like I say, I'm not 100% clear on all of this. I'm hoping to have some questions answered too.
Well, that's the reason for the plan.
Exactly. So, I'm learning too, so, but, anyway, so we're to this point now, so we're
Good.
well on our way,
All right.
so. Cause I know there was some people that called the other day, and they're wanting to put a storm shelter in, and they can't do that until we have our mitigation plan in place. So, and they're aware of that, and they said, it could be, once we get things going here with meetings and stuff, he said it could be, very soon we can have this thing finished up. So,
Okay.
anyway.
Okay, well, wait till the 30th.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes, so. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
Are you in charge maybe going and getting the for the lunch or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna go over to Dylan's and like get some sandwich fixins and some chips and have drinks. About it. Nothing spectacular, no steaks or anything like that.
Okay.
Good morning.
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 How are you guys? I'd like to call for an executive session for non-elected personnel, 10 minutes.
Make a motion to have an executive session for non-elected personnel for 10 minutes.
I'll second it. It's been moved and second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're in executive session for 10 minutes.
It's the regional solid waste meeting. It's
Okay.
for May 7th. It's on May.
You're talking about Hutch or?
The one Hutch,
May 14th.
yes. I'm going to attend, all the other
We won't be here
regional
the 11th.
counties there. I want to find out.
Yeah.
Kind of talk to them about what they're
So
doing.
you got the whole week?
Yeah.
Where
I
they
get
take
back
it.
to the-
Yeah, because I think Clayton talked to,
Yeah.
did you talk
Pardon
to,
me?
you said you talked to about the e-waste down there at the regional meeting?
Oh,
Bill.
yeah, the guy from Rice County.
Yeah, now see, that was the lady that called me a while back, and it's been some time back, and they were trying to get some funding and stuff set up for that, and I haven't been back hold of her, so I'll talk to the counties while I'm up here.
Are they gonna set this up like they do with the hazards, where they gotta have some trailer or something, we all participate in buying or something, and just take a ride?
Well, that's what she was telling me, that they were,
We haven't had approached, no one's come up here to talk to anybody about it.
yeah, I'll find out more about it then, and biggest thing is having a place to go, you know, and you gotta store it, which, you know, I mean, I can segregate an area down there to the recycle building to keep it, or where people can drop it off.
Well, I don't recall his name. He's a curly-haired commissioner. Bill? Okay, he was the one, they got a grant, they built a building, they're doing e-waste, and he said that they had sent a truck to Stafford County and already got a truckload. Now, they may have been misinformation on his part.
If they did, they were jumping the fence and getting this.
Well, and I didn't get a chance to ask him when and where did they go and so on and so forth, because we just had like a little 10-minute session for closing of the meeting, so. But, and they said it's their grant was for a 2-year period. And his comment was that if it's not a success, they'll have a nice building. But they in turn would gather up and I guess, I don't think disassemble or anything, but separate the TVs from the computers and all this, and then they would send it on to someplace, I thought he said in Topeka. They got a grant funding for 2 years as a test to see how successful it'll be, so. I was in hopes that,
Yeah, they're not mandating it right now.
Yeah.
They're kind of letting each county take it on themselves.
but whoever it was that they had this contract with, stuff would wind up in Morocco.
So I was having a place to go with it, or,
Yeah.
that's why I talked to these other counties and find out what, how
Because
they're
we,
collecting them, where
according
they're.
to them, we are in there, in their group.
They're in there,
Yeah, Rice County called and they were seeing about getting trailers, because they said they had a place to go with it.
and he said they had agreements with 5 counties, I believe, and Stafford was one of them.
I don't remember signing the agreement.
No, I don't either, but maybe Darren did.
It's probably these counties here, Harvey King and Person and Rice. In our region.
So is there a place now that we can put e-waste, or is,
Well, I don't know.
Why don't you check with some more and see what their plans are, so we know if they got something or there, or do we need to get with them, or you need to get with them to find out to
and if we
be
need,
involved with plans, so we'll know what they're
we need a storage facility, something that's weatherproof.
Maybe some grant money available, we got the other building, some grant money down there, the one.
Recycle.
Recycle, I don't know, there's some grant money out there available or something like that, they had on it.
All right. On this meeting, you're gonna be gone.
I'll be,
You
I'll
wanna go?
probably do it.
You'll go, okay.
We have to wait and see about the leak, so when do you have,
Check on Lynn, he'll be back.
Yeah.
when do you have to have it back in, when you need to know?
Oh, they just are, respond by May 7th.
Okay, we got plenty of time, so we'll wait, that's next week.
Okay. All right, that was all that. Better get back out when I start to haul out.
I've seen the city going
We
around,
can't,
start.
yeah, we can't take anything much yet. This is big next year, so. All right.
All right,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Might want to use it. It's on. Thank you.
I got this letter from the bank over the weekend. I usually don't have anything to do with that end of the deal. But the names on there are the ones that's on the signature card. The ones that I wrote in.
I thought we changed it.
We changed the 10 Buckman account, and that one never got changed.
I think that one, we've been getting statements, I've been giving them to Lisa, so she's in the loop on it.
Yeah, it said if you want change, let them know.
So it's up to you guys wherever you want to do it.
I think you need to have Lisa on it, at least.
You should talk to the fireman.
That's the one that we don't treasure, isn't it?
I think so.
That's the one that they treasure,
And
somebody
I think you guys
from
really don't have a lot.
Radiant.
That's
anything to
their,
do.
affirmative leases their own.
That's, I think that's treasured through,
You guys don't have any-
one of the guys up around at Radiant, I can't for the life of me remember which one. Is the one that's treasurer on the account.
But he doesn't have signatory rights?
That doesn't make any sense,
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't.
Is that a TJ project?
Probably. I would just give it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the official. Shades. Want me to make it April 13th?
About 2010.
Well,
Well, with a heavy heart, I guess we'll accept your resignation
Thank you
from
so
the
much.
Stafford County EMS service.
and we thank you very much for all your years of service.
You're welcome.
You can completely off.
Yep, May 1st.
You want a plaque?
This is free time.
She just doesn't want her phone ringing or
It'll probably still ring.
till they get used to it.
Force of habit?
Well, there's a lot of people that have me on speed dial. I think.
Mhm.
Some of the older people. That's all I have.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Did
you.
anyone look at your
I
carport?
haven't had time
Okay.
to call anybody.
It's leaking now.
It was leaking, yes. It's not, or, you know, it was leaking. I went out there Sunday and it was kind of leaking, but it's not like it was. That's probably not there. And then the countertop's supposed to be put in again. I texted him, he said he had to go to Hutchins and stuff, and, so I don't know how long it'll take the old ones out.
Is it all the counters in there
In
that?
that lab.
No, like,
Supposed to be today. Hope so. I'm ready.
Be a nice day.
Yeah.
You can smell all that.
Yeah, we'll
glitter.
probably get some kind of brain tumors from it.
Yeah. We'll recess.
okay, we got these two tax roll corrections, I would make a motion we approve those.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, say aye. Motion carried. We'll readjust the tax roll corrections on those two items. Anything else?
I have no motion.
I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Might as well move.
We're adjourned.